It's week 8 of the 2026 season, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Vikings and the Bears, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewan here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side taking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any.
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And bringing them out as a former 5th rounder from South Carolina. And before that, Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That one's caught along the left sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
He's got it over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Now Rattler. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuffing the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Play action on first down. This finds Bellinger. This is ahead for about 5. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Tight end going in motion here. Here's 2nd and 5. That's caught. Devon Achane.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll throw it again. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38. Taken in by Bellinger. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of this shotgun, a give to AJ. They'll cobble together a yard there. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
He's dropping back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And they had that one contained right at the line. Felix Anudike-Uzomah making the tackle that time. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Vikings send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They're going play action. Looking this fullback now. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Here's Achane up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Able to find Achane. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Sending the tight end in motion left. They go play action on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. State again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw now. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Bears football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rattler to the air now. This one falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB Brady's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's going deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that'll bring up second down. Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 10 now. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. They'll motion a tight end left. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has a man, it's Achan. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Achan reels it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. This is Allen on the give. And they'll wrap him up for a minimal gain to about the 7. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Thrown off the play fake here. Taken in by Pierce. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. Evan White hauls him down. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Looking to throw, Rattler. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rattler. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10. because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with Achane. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Vikings with the football. They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's got Bellinger. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. To throw it on 1st down. This finds Bellinger. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Here come the Bears back out on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Rattler. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Rattler. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Looking to throw. Gets himself free. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Drops to a knee, clock's gonna run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Well, that's halftime here, and a field goal each, all that these offenses have been able to muster thus far. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Joe Burrow, over 400 yards passing with 3 touchdown passes as well. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Taken in by Bellinger. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing from the gun here. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Rattler setting to throw. He's got Pierce. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Rattler back to throw. Gets this one to Pierce. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. That's complete right side. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Deron Bland. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now Rattler. Brought in right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Blake Grupe on to attempt the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Mickatommy's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Able to find Achane. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. The line.
Ball start. Offense.
So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Pass play now. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Chain on the inside give. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll try and throw it here. Connects with Slayton. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. David Ojabo making that tackle. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They're throwing it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They're going play action. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Second and 10 now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking for a throw here. He's got it near the 10. He's out of bounds after a nice pickoff to the 10. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. Achane will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a third-quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. It's big time to get a touchdown out of this well.
Teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing the out route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Throw left side. Complete. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Taken in by Pierce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Chicago. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion headed right. Throwing now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll motion Slayton left. Pass play on first and 10. Got his target. It's Hill. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Second and 3 now.
At their 49-yard line.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Dialing up a pass here on third down. He's got Bellinger. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Has it, man. It's HN. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Throwing it again here. The throw is caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. The Bears into the nickel for third down. Back now, pressure on its way. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. The Bears about set for their next possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, first and 10. Finds him on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the 44 here on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. On the handoff, Allen. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Play action on first down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying it right side with Allen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Finds his fullback. And this one does not go far.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bears losing by 4. 2nd and 3 now. Rattler setting to throw. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Allen. Dodges the tackle and he's in. Touchdown. The Bears jump in front late. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Able to find Achane. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Looking to throw it. That's Hill on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Here he is to throw. Taken in by Bellinger. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now. A strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
John Pacarobo now. Let's see how he handles this moment. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. And he's the only guy out there, and everybody relying on him. And he delivers.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. He'll look to throw it. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down carry for Achan. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Achan reels it in. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Rattler Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They're going play action. Taken in by Pierce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Finds his man over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Rattler back to throw. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. This entire contest rests on his next kick. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.